Hello guys and welcome back to Car Obsession. You join me at Caffeine and Machine, and this has been a very impromptu thing. So I'm in the area looking at some alloys for Monique, and well, I'm going to Rugby, which isn't too far from here. And I thought, you know what? Oh, hello. M140i. And I thought, you know what? Rugby isn't too far from Stratford-upon-Avon. And what's in Stratford-upon-Avon, or on the outskirts at least? Of course, Caffeine and Machine. And I dragged this one along with me. Now, this is of course Chris Pocket Rockets. He's never been to Caffeine and Machine, which I think is a crime.
It is.
You should be locked up for it.
Arrest me now.
As you can probably tell by today's theme, it's all things Korean. A lot of Hyundais here, so you've got i30N.
I was about to go konnichiwa, but then I realised that's Japanese.
Yes. I mean, that's definitely staying in. Pocket Rockets gets cancelled. Interestingly, the last time I was here, I was in one of these, Ioniq 6. And that feels like only last week, but yeah, that's quite some time ago. But all variations of Hyundai's fast stuff. And quite randomly, over there, you've got a green DeLorean. I mean, why? Well, why not? Yeah. So it's nice to be back at Caffeine and Machine. It's quite a bitterly cold day here, not gonna lie. But the love of cars will get us through. And I'll take a wander into the main car park in a bit, before I get into someone's way. I'll take a wander in the main car park in a bit, but some really interesting stuff there. They've got this lovely Golf, is that Mark II? Mark 1? But look at that. Now I'm pretty sure, yes, I know exactly what car this is. This was on Dream Car Giveaways, as the air freshener would tell you. I thought I recognised this car. So this has got a 1.8 litre turbo, also used in the Mark 1 Leon Cooper R and the Audi TT, of course. Yes, I knew I recognised this car. So yeah, I don't know whether Dream Car Giveaways are showing it off, or I'm pretty sure it's been drawn, so someone would have won this, maybe, I don't know. But either way, it's awesome. What I love about Caffeine and Machine, there's always lots of MX-5s about when I come here. You've got a Mark II, you've got a plethora of MX-5s in the car park. Speaking of MX-5s, no, Monique isn't here. Because I'm picking up 4 alloys, it's obviously not very practical to put them into an MX-5. So Leo is in the car park, giving him a good run out. But yeah, Caterham, always got a lot of time for a Caterham. Awesome, look at that, look, it's got a child seat in it. That is awesome. That is peak parenting, if you ask me. But yeah, I've lost Chris. I've just wandered off on a tangent and left him behind somewhere. So I'm going to go and find him. I'm desperately hungry and I need a coffee because I've had no caffeine today. But it's okay because I'm in the right place, Caffeine and Machine. So yeah, we'll have a wander around, see what's happening, and hopefully show you some lovely machinery like this. Oh, F-Type. Are you going to try and take it home?
Oh, I'd love
it. Imagine how heavy that is.
It's really positioned for me to take him home.
It's all right, that's in the cell, you can have that.
Do you know who that is, Aaron?
It's a setup.
You're going to get cancelled.
It's a setup.
Yes, good man.
Ha! So you join us a few hours later. We are still at Caffeine and Machine, but not the same one. Let me explain. They have opened up a second site called The Hill, which is... No, The Hill is the original one. The Bowl. I keep getting them confused. We're near kind of Bedford, aren't we?
Yeah, Bedford, yeah.
So,
literally a stone throw away from Millbrook.
Yeah, so not too far from the Millbrook Proving Ground. Chris and I have spent a bit of time there over the years. Got Leo looking very good. Actually, despite all the crap weather we've had, Leo looks surprisingly clean. Now, the lunar grey paintwork is very forgiving, so although he is actually quite dirty, you wouldn't think it. This light is actually quite flattering for the paint. Yeah, really sparkly. So all the hard work I've done to put wax on the car has obviously paid off, because he's still looking quite fresh. Of course, next to him, Mark II Golf GTI, kind of like the car's grandfather in some respects, because this is a Golf underneath, of course. So yeah, they do have some form of bloodline-ish. But what else have we got? i30N. Got a few i30Ns. Actually, I think they transferred from the K-Town event that was at the Hill earlier. Golfs, Fiesta STs, another i30N there. Another Golf. But yeah, I just love the eclectic mix of events like this. I mean, where else would you see an R8 and then a few cars down you have an old Citroen, another 5 Series. This is, yeah, I thought I recognised this car. I'm sure Taylor Hetherington owns or was selling this 5 Series. Yeah, just look at the Citroen, absolutely glorious. Over here we have, oh, I'm going to get in someone's way. Look at that. Oh, look how sexy this Quattro is. I mean, if it were human, surely you'd make love to it, because that is glorious.
Animal.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Proper nice. Look at the interior. You can't really see it because it's dark, but to be fair, actually, the camera's doing a fairly good job. But just look at the spoiler. Oh, mate, mega. That is a proper car, isn't it? Mate. Look how clean it is. That is pristine. And we're in that guy's photo, so let's get out of the way. I mean, this is so fast, it covers more than one postcode, rumour has it. I mean,
There's space in it.
Well, are you surprised? So genuinely, look, just the amount of distance to cover from the back of the car to the front. I mean, I've just done half a marathon, surely. If you look up vast in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of this car, I'm sure. Oh wow, that is impressive. I really hope the camera's got it. Look at that, that is impressive. That is very nice, very nice. Don't see many TVRs nowadays, do you? The colour on this one is glorious. Just get it in the right light and just look at the way how the paint flecks. It's beautiful. As Chris was saying to me off camera, it has got rear seats, but I mean, who can use them is beyond me. They're not rear seats. They're just they're novelty, aren't they? They're there for show. I've got a 4-seater. Have you really? I don't think you have, sir. What do you think of the alloys in this ST, Chris?
Horrible. I'm sorry.
They look quite large.
I like the plate though. The plate's good.
That is a very good plate.
Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah.
That's coming from someone that's got a boost plate.
How large are these?
Follow that is.
Yeah. What are they? 18s, those alloys?
Yeah, on the Mark 8 Fiestas, yeah.
Well, they're 18 as standard.
Yeah, mate.
I thought it was 17. Really?
Even on the ST lines, like the bog standard.
Oh, of course, because you had 18s. Yeah, of course, yes. I mean, look at that. That is awesome.
You know it's old because it's got an AA badge on the front of it.
Yes, exactly. Chris isn't mic'd up, so in case you didn't hear that, he said, you know it's old because it's got an old AA badge on the front of it. And you know what? That's exactly what crossed my mind earlier. I was thinking, you can tell it's of a certain vintage, can't you? That's cool though. Proper retro motoring. And for a red car of this kind of age, the paint is in good nick. Mercedes clearly knew what they were doing. I don't know, it said a respray, but
on this one.
Yeah.
This one was lucky at the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice.
It's character. It's got character, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got something that modern cars just don't have.
Interior is mint as well.
Yeah, it's nice. That's got a certain charm about it.
And it's done by disservice next to a Vauxhall Astra.
Don't know what it means. A glorious car. Each to their own. Each to their own. Chris, remember that.
The new style into the GTI. This is a club sport.
It is a club sport. It's okay.
I'm not sure on this.
Well, on the honeycomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps it looks a little bit. No, dare I say cheap? Don't know.
Do they come with carbon mirrors then?
That looks like real carbon.
Yeah. Do they come with carbon?
I don't know.
I
I feel like I should know that, but
I doubt it.
it's quite a nice spec.
Colour's nice.
It is nice. It's kind of that Nardo grey vibe, isn't it? Quite like the cheeky lip flick on the rear spoiler. Gives it a bit more aggression. I reckon it could do with a more aggressive diffuser. I think if you're going to put that amount of aggression in the spoiler, I think you need to have a diffuser to match. So that should be on their shopping list.
This is aftermarket anyway.
Yeah, because it's
Maxton,
Maxton design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been tempted to put some Maxton design on the Cupra, but I like it as it is. It's deceiving.
Yeah.
One thing that isn't deceiving though is this VXR8. Oh, I've been lucky enough to drive one of these. Yeah, I drove the remember the green one a few years ago.
Oh, was that at the Vauxhall event?
It was at the Vauxhall event. Yeah, you're right. That's nice. It just looks mean. It'll sound even meaner, of course. Quite like the seats. They're pretty cool. Yeah.
This is a big car.
It is quite a big car. Yeah, it's quite a big car. Spoiler's quite big as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything on this car is just big.
Well, it is effectively a Holden, isn't it?
Well, it is. Yeah, it is a Holden, really.
I'm surprised by them seats. They're quite nice.
Yeah. I mean, mate, that car will put hairs on your chest.
It's weird because it's got a Holden badge. But is it a Vauxhall or is it a Holden?
It's a Holden.
Right.
Well, it's obviously sold. It was sold over here as a Vauxhall, but it's just a rebadged Holden, really and truly.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying that as a disservice. It's just simply a fact of life.
These are supercharged as well, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, you had the Bathurst edition. That was supercharged. I don't think they're all supercharged.
So just naturally aspirated.
I'm pretty certain that's naturally aspirated. The Bathurst was that was the white and black one that was on Top Gear many years ago.
I thought they were all supercharged.
No,
it was just turned up more.
No. Oh, again, I'm doubting myself. I feel really rusty. I feel genuinely rusty. Maybe.
Oh, mate, you're old.
I mean, you're not that much younger than me, Mr. Antonio.
But I look younger.
That's debatable.
I look glorious, mate. My Mediterranean blood running through me does me of service.
What do you think of this M140i? Your M140i buff?
I do like it in black.
It looks mean,
the
but
reason I didn't get it in black is because swell marks and it'll be a nightmare to clean.
Oh yeah, I used to own a black car and I used to hate cleaning it. Well, no, I've had two black cars now actually. Come to think of it.
Stuff like front splitters, but I'm just scared because my driveway's a nightmare.
Yeah, well, I was on your driveway earlier and Leo's not super low, but I thought I was going to bottom out. But I thought, hang on, if you don't bottom out, then I won't.
And another thing I need to do is get a diffuser.
It needs a larger spoiler, if you ask me.
So this is the thing with 140i's is that the engine's so good and like the whole package of it, but they just missed all like when you look at it, it just looks like an all-1 series.
It's almost as if they should have done a styling pack, like a club sport pack or something. Yeah, I think BMW used to trick, because let's face it, BMW aren't a stranger to optional extras.
When you see a Fiesta, like an ST line, it looks so like an ST. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, what is that? It's exactly like this.
Yeah.
Every time I go, oh, is that a 140i? No, it's a 116i.
Yeah. Now this, I think, is likely to divide opinion on the interweb. A wide body Focus ST edition. Your thoughts? Because obviously you're Mr. Ford as well as Mr. BMW. I think I like it. I think
like it, but I do.
Yeah,
like it.
I'm the same camp as you. I look at this and think I probably shouldn't like this, but I do. I think it's just on the right balance. I think anything more would be overdone, and I'm sure there's some Ford owners out there screaming, "Oh, no, what have you done to it?" Car Focused, if you're watching, I'd love to know what you think, because you're Mr. Ford as well. Yeah.
I think people will be raging behind keyboards that it's been done to an ST edition as opposed to just a standard.
Well, it's each to their own, isn't it? What people do with their cars is up to them. You have some good builds and you have some interesting builds. I'm not saying this is an interesting build in a bad way, but what I mean is that, yeah, not all builds are fantastic.
I love the Mark IV Focus,
but I like this.
I'm going to say this: it's better than a Mark III Focus RS.
Oh, wow! And Chris can say that because he owned a Mark III Focus RS.
Drives so much nicer, despite it being front-wheel drive and has less power. When they're mapped, they're such a nice car to drive.
Well, the Mark III Focus RS, the ride was very jiggly, wasn't it? It on a racetrack it'd be absolutely fine.
A livable car.
Yeah, I really like this. If it
Growing on the front end yet?
As much as I don't want to admit it, yes I am. The front end is growing on me.
I think especially with all like when people put like all the carbon stuff onto it.
Yeah, so this is all carboned out, and there we go. Let me get out of the way of the light. I love that BMW roundel as well.
So they've only done that for the year that it's the Mark's anniversary. I don't know how many years, but that's for cars made in that production year.
Was it? No, was it 70 years?
Yeah.
Because they've not quite hit 100. Citroen have hit 100 now. I know that much. There's not that many manufacturers.
You get all the tuner boys buying that badge and sticking it on like their 116Is and all that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, we all know how people have to stick M badges on non-M
I haven't driven one of these
cars.
I haven't been in one of these yet. Just a lot of money.
Yeah.
These are like 120 grand.
Are they? Are you sure?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, all spec'd up, I think.
That is crazy.
Scooby. The most hated Scooby.
With a hatchback. Looks quite tasteful. Not overcooked. I quite like those alloys.
You said you don't like silver alloys.
No, but I quite like those. I think those alloys suit the car really well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's illegal to have a Subaru in any other colour than blue.
But what about gold alloys though? Is that mandatory?
No.
No.
I think you're brave having gold alloys, but yeah, it's a good combination.
I don't know what you mean. Gold alloys are awesome. Oh look, this is track spec. This is I mean this is a brother from another mother, isn't it? For your Mark 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be where it's wet and being cleaned earlier.
Decent seats, decent harnesses. Yeah.
Team Dino Pro Race.
Yeah.
They're a rare sight.
I like those. They're quite a
I used to run them on my Z tickets.
they're quite an old model, aren't they?
What's that?
They're quite an old model of alloy, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think you can get them anymore.
No. Look,
It can't be a Mark 6 ST and Pros in white though.
AP racing brakes on that. Whew.
They're huge, aren't they?
Yeah, I bet that's got some stopping power. Right, guys, so it's time for me to head back home. Well, I've got to take this one home first. Make sure to give me a good Uber rating, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're now gonna we're gonna make our way back south So I do hope you have enjoyed this video or found it useful. Well, why would you find it useful? I went into autopilot then. Hang on, mate, I can't, hang on. Where's the car key?
Did you just do a conclusion like you've reviewed a car?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time, guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession.